Hey everyone, welcome to another Pick a Card reading. This is your host, Saint Muhib Mia. We got it. Pickapile.com, chalices.net. Pile 1, 2, 3, 4 for the question. What do you think people think of you? Like, how do you think people see you and how they really see you, okay? So pile 1, we got the pencil sharpener. Pile 2, we got the lighter. Pile 3, we got the marker. And pile 4, we got the toothpick. So, pick a pile. I'll see you on the other side, alright? Hi, pile 1. Those of you who chose the green sharpener, pencil sharpener, this is going to be your reading for how do you think people see you and how they really see you. Alright, so let's get it started. See what we got for you. Alright. The Eight of Swords. The Knight of Cups. The Nine of Cups. The Ace of Cups. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay, what I'm seeing pile 1 is that you are possibly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's someone very successful in life, and you know that people see you that way. Maybe you feel like also people see you as someone who knows how to have a good time. You like to date, meet people. You're confident. You're good alone, but you also like to meet people, and you would be open to love. But something about that, you feel like people know that you feel kind of abandoned or betrayed in some way. Something about you feels like you don't have enough. Sometimes you overthink that. You overthink how people think about you sometimes. Maybe you have some fears about and insecurities about your place. I'm saying you are really well off, but you may sometimes be self-conscious. You worry about people judging your maturity level, and you worry about how you come off to others. In terms of, maybe you have a nice car, but you may think, oh, what do people think of my car or something. That's a message I'm getting for somebody. You know, sometimes you wonder if your gifts are nice. You give people gifts, but you wonder if they're nice. Like, you overthink that. That's one of the things you may overthink. I'm seeing you're somebody who always got what they want in life. Like, not always got. I'm not saying you didn't find resistance, but I'm saying that you've consistently made your dreams come true on your own. You feel like whenever you make a wish, it happens. And right now, you also feel that way about your life. Something you're overthinking as of recently maybe is why you feel like maybe people can see the disturbance off your face or something. Maybe like you're feeling like that. Maybe you recently took some financial hit and maybe someone gave you shit about it or shit for it. Or maybe you're scared, oh, someone's gonna give me shit for that, but it's your fucking life, you know. So I don't see you worrying about that too much. I'm seeing you go towards maybe a new relationship. You're maybe single right now, but I'm seeing that you keep that prospect alive in your mind. That you're always ready for your next encounter, like something good, something stable. Like you want something for marriage. You want to go all in, you know. But right now you're just enjoying how it is right now. Your partying is not really getting in your way that much, but you have a deep fear that someone could smell any insecurity from you when it comes to your status or your relationship status, or it could be that maybe you wonder if people find you intelligent sometimes. Maybe you come off to people as someone you worry a lot about. You worry a lot or something. Maybe you feel like it's on your face, right? That's what I'm getting. You seem to me someone very intelligent. Maybe you're just worried, do people see me that way? Or you feel like everyone else teaches you more than you teach people, but you're just like, it just confuses you sometimes because you may have anxiety or something like that. But love calms you down. It's a nice presence in your life, and it's something you find very important. You could be a water sign as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm seeing heavy water. I'm seeing heavy air. Okay, so Now, let's see what people really think about you, right? That's what you think maybe people think about you or feel about you. Let's see what they really think about you, right? What's the vibes people get when they come across you or see you, talk to you? Let's see what that's like. What do they think about my pile one? Oh man, I'm getting nervous just shuffling, man. I'm getting some energies come. What is this? Let's see. What do people really think about my pile one? How do they view them? Okay, wow! Whoa, not so far off, but wow. Alright, so, wow. Alright, so, people see you as someone who really worked hard to get what they got. They also look at you as someone who's gotten everything they said they were gonna get. They got it. Like, people look at you as that way. Sometimes, like, people feel like you have the perfect relationship already. Maybe no one knows who you're seeing right now, but they figured that if you do have a romantic option or three, that it's always gonna go the way you want it. People look at you as like someone who has a person already. You just maybe just no one knows about it, or very few people know about it. I'm seeing maybe you told one important friend about it or something. I'm seeing that you've been going steady with someone in your life, and it was not easy for you. You had a lot of fights about this. Maybe there was some concern about manipulation during this time. It was something centered around your love life. But you've come through with this person. Maybe you're dealing with an Earth sign or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm seeing that, or a Gemini. People see you as you've found true love. People see you as that. Maybe sometimes people could think that you're shady. Maybe you take a lot of time for yourself and people think that, oh, you're avoiding them or you're being manipulative. I'm seeing that sometimes you are. Like, maybe someone has had proof that you can be manipulative, so maybe that's why this card came. But nonetheless, you are respected as someone very goal-driven, someone that doesn't really get scared or buckle under pressure. You said you think, you feel that you think, oh, maybe people can sense my fears or something, but no one really does, honestly. Some people like look at you and just tell that, yo, this person has been through a lot. Like, I'm getting there's a certain maturity on your face. You may have black hair. You may be someone who feel like you've struggled so much that no one sees it. So you just want to ignore the world on this side, and you want to have like be in love and on your side. Like, that's how you feel. And you do feel like you have someone serious that you're making a decision towards. Someone that you're very passionate about, they're very attractive to you, mind and body. Like, if you two never ever saw each other and it was just your voice and their voice, it's like you would be happy with that relationship. Like, if you literally, well, like I'm saying, if none of these constraints of being flesh existed, right, and you just got to experience someone for the point of, their point of view and your point of view, you would just die laughing, hanging out with this person. This is like your person, the person you always wanted to meet. And there may or may not have been some toxic patterns in the past, but I'm seeing you two are agreeing to work on that, and it's working out very beautiful. But I see you have this distant fear of, I wonder if something will come back to harm me. My past, my karma, maybe all my mistakes. You have that secret fear sometimes, and you overthink of where things can go wrong. Sometimes you think that people think, like, you think people are constantly judging your decisions, but really, people think you're a superstar. They don't know how you did it. They wish they could ask you, but they don't really have the guts to do that. They feel like you're so far away from them that they feel like it's too intimidating. Maybe they feel that, oh, maybe this person wants something from me, or that I don't know what to give them. What do they want with me? When you talk to someone just for fun, like, someone will be like, yo, what does this person want with me? And they'll push you away. Like, maybe that makes you feel very abandoned in love in your past or something like that. I'm getting a vibe like that. And it's just an amazing reading, man. Like, analyzing this energy, it's really amazing. Okay, let me see something. Let's see why you think that they think this way. Clarify the 9 of Wands. Why do Pile 1's people think that way? You're very sharp with your tongue and you're very logical and analytical. Sometimes maybe you've said things out of haste. You've patched it up with people, but whatever you must have said, like, it gained you respect at that time. Like, you speak up for yourself and you'll ask questions later. You'll apologize later. Like, you don't really care that much. I mean, that impulsive side of you may have left you already, but I'm saying maybe people who remember you may see you that way or something. I'm getting a message like that. You get me? Okay. Except for the 5 of Pentacles, why does my Pile 1 feel that some kind of poverty in love or drama? Okay, there's been a lot of drama when it came to your love life or your romantic life. Maybe you weren't in many serious relationships before, but you were always the one who fell harder, and something happened where you just turned very defensive and you tried to repress feeling anything towards the pain, like having an opinion towards the pain, so then you never really grew up in that sense. But having that childlike mind still helped you accomplish in life. So it's not a weakness, it was your superpower, right? Because then you stayed happy, like you stayed with this hope that, you know what, things are gonna be better. Even though the world had every opportunity to turn you into a cold person, you just said, nah, I'm not gonna let that turn me cold. And you still stood up for yourself. And yeah, your life was exciting, you had a lot of drama, a lot of people got in your way in the past, but you don't really give a shit about that. You have so much energy that feeds you back. So then you just don't care anymore. But you do feel bad about it from time to time. You think that you may never have someone who's truly intimate with you, but you know that you're not going to find it just wishing on a star. You know you have to go out there, and that's what you're doing these days. And that's fucking dope. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Why do people see my Pile 1 as overthinking? Or why do they think that people see them as overthinking? 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so, and 8 of Cups reverse. Okay, maybe people in the past have seen you hung up over an ex. So some people, maybe you're self-conscious about what people think about your bounce back ability, right? Maybe you get self-conscious, oh, so many people see me mess up. How do I look in front of these people? Maybe you overthink your image a lot. Maybe you don't give yourself enough credit for, like, maybe you don't give yourself enough credit for your experiences. I'm saying you take all the burdens by yourself, and then you somehow dust your shoulders off and get ready to go at it again, but without really divorcing all the pain. Like, you do credit yourself in the sense that you're accomplished, but you haven't credited yourself for your pain. Instead, you maybe ignore it or blame someone sometimes. So maybe you feel guilty about doing it that way. Maybe you feel guilty about your coping mechanisms. Maybe you feel guilty about the times in the past that you did something you're not proud of to another person. And sometimes you feel that gets in the way of your future. And maybe I'm saying sometimes because that's my level of awareness. But maybe it's all the time for all of us, right? I don't know. I don't know what to say. But I know that you're in a very stable position now. And your life looks fucking badass, dude. Like, when it comes to this, I think you're overthinking it because, I know you're overthinking it because people look up to you. And the parts of you that are dark, they respect that. They want to leave you where you're at, but they don't want to mess with you. So that's actually pretty cool, right? That garners some kind of respect. And while it may not be respect that branches from love, right, that stems from love, it's still something that's to your advantage. And I'm seeing you're a very kind-hearted person, so they have nothing to worry about, right? So that's why I'm saying it's a good thing. But this heartbreak feeling of yours, right? The thing that impresses me the most about this energy is that you're very resilient. Your emotional health is based on your true opinion of love. And since you never let someone destroy that childlike part of you, they cannot even touch your happiness. You protected your happiness in the meanings you gave life. I gotta say that reminds me of me. This is really cool. Pile 1, that's your reading. I love you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. This is gonna be your reading. Those of you who chose the green lighter. My Pile 2 on the green episode. Let's see what... Son of a bitch. Give me a sec, right, guys? Alright, so this is going to be the reading for what you think people think about you and what they really think about you. Like, how do they really see you? What you think people see you like and what they really see you like, okay? So it's going to start with your Rider-Waite, first 5. Alright, so Death reverse. Temperance reverse. Ten of Swords reverse. The Magician. Strength reverse. Okay. You may be a Scorpio or Sagittarius, Gemini, or Leo. I'm seeing strong Gemini here. Well, my Pile 2. You are somebody, you feel insecure about if you're good enough for the world sometimes. You feel like maybe people think that you're imbalanced or you're stagnant. You fear if, like, people see you as someone who hasn't changed. Maybe you feel like people pity you when they see you. Other people in your life may view you as very resourceful, smart. You feel like that they look at you that way sometimes. You feel that you have this strong fear of being inferior to others. I'm seeing that you have this sense that maybe people have never really seen the best side of you. Like, you have a side of you that's very, very good, resourceful, smart, caring, romantic. There's a side of you that you don't show anyone. You feel like people will never see that side of you anyway. And you feel like sometimes the world made you feel so bad that you don't want to change for the world. You feel like the world doesn't deserve your better version. Sometimes you convince yourself that over some drinks. And you tell yourself, yeah, nothing's worth it. Because you've been through so much pain. And you've only recently started healing that pain. But you don't think anyone would notice. I'm seeing a very defeatist attitude from you, Pile 2. Like, you're scared that even if you did the effort, even if you did the work, you feel like no one's ever gonna notice. Or you may feel that people don't appreciate you for what you've done. So you realize, maybe in the past you always changed for people, and you realize that was hurting your emotions and your spiritual need. So you just decided to be alone and not focus on any lusty feeling or anything that tries to rob your control. Sometimes you feel like people see you as someone very unhinged, someone who doesn't have control, and that messes with your opinion a little bit, but you don't really let that consume your personality. It's just that you have a negative personality, or you feel like maybe people think that of you, right? Let's move on. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so let's see how they really see you, huh? This is the exciting part, yeah? Let's get down to the real deal. That part was a figment of your mind. What you feel like from your life that, oh, people maybe see me that way, whatever. Now, let's see what they really think of you, really see you. And some of the energies of why you think this, right? Okay. Wow. Okay. So you have the Queen of Cups reversed, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles strength, and the Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, you're someone that went through possibly a divorce in the past. You're someone right now who has all the strength from this divorce, all the money to make your dreams come true. You have not gotten over the emotional burden of the past. But people view you as strong. You view yourself, you're worried, oh, do people think I am weak or something? People don't think that of you. They think that you have had a big loss and that you're very strong for surviving. They see you as someone who took yourself out of the bad, no matter how hard that was for you. You're someone who had a stable relationship at one point. You were very serious about what you wanted. You were the stable one, but some confusion set in about your emotional health when it came to this relationship. Maybe you compared it to the past a lot. People see you as someone strong. They see you as someone childlike sometimes. Maybe you have children. You may be a single mom. People really look up to you. People see you as someone that grows all the time. They see you as someone that you have reasons to be sad, but you're so strong that those reasons don't matter. You sometimes feel you may not have what it takes to make your dream come true, but people see you as a success story because they've seen you at a time when they felt worse for you. Not exactly pity, but like, you could call it that. In your opinion, it would be like that. But they've seen that you're not like that. Like, when you show up somewhere, it makes them feel better about it. They do feel you as emotional maybe, or maybe you are uncommittal towards options now because of your recent history with your marital status, but you don't dwell on that kind of thing. You're trying to keep your inner child alive, or like I said, you may also have children and you find reasons to live beyond that. You may be a Leo. That breakup did really shake you up bad, and it affected your self-esteem, but people see you as a stronger person because of it. You're judging yourself when you were the one who, you knew what you wanted. You were vulnerable with this person and you gave them the keys to keep it stable, and they didn't live up to your standard, so you didn't stay. And you want a new relationship, but right now you're mending a new relationship with yourself. And you're getting your wishes, but sometimes you feel like nobody sees you. Maybe you feel that you're damaged, or that somewhere in your heart you feel like nobody thinks you're worth the effort. Sometimes that keeps you a little paralyzed in your heart about feeling good enough to do something again. But from what I'm seeing, how people see you as, they see you as someone not confused. You're worried, do people see you confused about your problems? They see you as someone not confused. You're worried about, do people think I'm a fool? They do not think that. They really do sympathize for you. Not in a way where they look down. In a way where they get strength from looking at you. You might be feeling like, you have some wonky dramas in your past, right? That showed that you weren't the best side of, like, the best side of you didn't come out in those times. But it was for the best, right? It was for the best. That's what the title's telling me. It didn't look like your best, and you kind of feel bad because people saw that, but it brought out your best. It's a reason why today you're full of knowledge, full of feelings that if you share those feelings, that's gonna make people's life better. You've been through so much, but what you got out of it was worth it, because the gift you're giving people just for being there, you help people get out of their head. You help them become better decision makers just by you being there for them. The people in your life appreciate you, but they worry about you because you don't appreciate yourself sometimes. Most of the times your kids keep you happy about stuff, but how you're treating your heart, it still feels like ignorance to you, and that's hurting your feelings because you want to open it to a higher level, but you also have a worry, you have a fear because of this big situation that happened. And let's see, what is their advice for that? Right now your emotions are extreme. Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low, sometimes it's mute, and you can only lose yourself in prayer, but you're working on this situation to the best of your ability. And I'm seeing from the tarot that your luck is about to come in over this heartbreak. You're going to encounter a change in your life that you will no longer doubt how people see you. You will have a full confidence over this heartbreak, and you will move on with your head level, your feet on the ground. You will be humbled. You are humbled, and you are ready to work for your abundance in your own right. You earned it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for joining me, Pile 2. I love you. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Those of you who chose this green marker, we're going to see what you think people think about you and what they actually think about you. Alright, so, alright, we'll just appreciate the marker a little bit. Alright, let's see what we got. Knight of Wands, reverse. The Five of Cups, reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. And the Two of Cups. Okay, you're worried that people may not look at you as if you're attractive or not. Maybe you don't really have a very active lifestyle, so you wonder if people judge you about that. Maybe you don't see yourself as very creative. You think people may think that you're slow. Maybe people see you as very unemotional. You seem like nothing bothers you, so maybe people write you off because of that. But you're somebody, you think that people only like you for your money, or you're scared. You're scared when it comes to love because you find yourself to, maybe you feel like people are around you, but you question why. Maybe you're someone who used to dwell on the past a lot, but you're no longer sad about those things. You just want to earn a lot of money, and you're sneaky when it comes to love, or you just have your defenses up because you don't want to be a player anymore. You want real love, but you think that you have to cheat to get it. You think that you have to deceive someone to get it. You don't feel like it's fair game. You feel like it's rigged. So maybe you try to use money to replace love. Or maybe you feel like money is how you measure your development in your spiritual life. Maybe money is your religion or something. Maybe you feel like people think that, though. Or it could also be that, right? Maybe you feel that people think that of you. Maybe people have told you, oh, all you care about is money, so maybe that's what you think people think of you. That you want to buy love or something like this. Maybe someone has said that to you before. Maybe you have a really great job and people are jealous of you, so they try to say that, oh, only this makes you happy or something. But really, you're someone who knows how to let go of the past, right? So sometimes you wonder, oh, do people know that about me? Or do people just think I'm slow? Or do people think that I'm all looks and I'm all rich, but I don't have smarts? Or I'm uncreative, but I got money? Or they feel that you use money to get with people or something? I'm saying maybe you don't have much confidence in speaking up for yourself. If you could do it behind the scenes, you would do it that way. I see you like to keep your relationships private as well. You just don't like to talk about it. Why should anyone know, right? I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But you're someone who you like to be the talk of the town, but I don't think you like that anymore. Or maybe you feel like no one talks about you. and you want more of that. But nah, I'm getting more of the vibe that you don't feel that. You don't feel like you stand out. I have a feeling that you don't feel like you stand out. You feel like people overlook you. Maybe you're like a lucky person and people use you for your luck, but then they just like deceive you. They try to deceive you, but you catch them, right? But they try to deceive you, and you can tell that, oh wow, this person was around me for my money the whole time. Like you don't even feel shocked about it anymore. This is what I'm thinking about you, pile 3. What I'm seeing that you think that people think about you, like from these cards. Okay, let's get inside to your story, right? Your actual story. Now let's see what they actually think about you, right? My pile 3, the green marker. What do people actually think about my pile 3? How do they view them? Wow. Very good. Wow. Okay, people think that sometimes you may have some bad luck when it comes to money, but there's no question about it. People think that you're an abundant person. They know that you're lucky. They could feel the luck. Sometimes you have some money issues, but who doesn't, right? I mean, obviously people who are habitually rich don't, but you're someone who always navigates any financial loss with very much ease. You have a very high confidence in your self-ability. Sometimes you just feel underappreciated by people. Maybe you feel like you can't really connect to people. Maybe you feel like since you can't connect, you can't even have any normal friendships, right? So you kind of like lost hope in that. But you see yourself as someone very fair. How they really see you, how people really see you is that sometimes you're over emotional or under emotional. Like sometimes you have flat factor. People don't know what you care about at first glance. So it's kind of like hard to impress you. Some people think that way. But you're someone, they look at you as someone very smart, someone very rich, someone with a lot of love and money to give. But they feel like you're very closed off energy. Maybe you come off to them as uncreative as well. Like you don't, like when people talk to you for a long period of time, they're sort of able to tell that you're closed off to them. But they feel like your intentions are good normally. When they see you come around, they feel like your intentions are good, but they don't know what you exactly want. You seem like a go-getter in your own life, but when people talk to you, they feel like they really, really don't know you. They feel like they really, really don't know you, but there's a lot of people competing for your love. I'm seeing 4 people right now, 4 or 8 people, and you don't like any of them. I mean, that's too strong. It's not like you don't like any of them. It's just that you're more into your own emotions right now. You may be dealing with the Gemini. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Virgo. I'm seeing people don't know how to approach you. They feel like you don't want to talk to them first. That's how they feel like. They feel like you're so busy that you don't want to talk to them. They feel like you're more busy about your own memories and thoughts and feelings, and people may think that you always have a new job to do for money. So people see you as someone who's never stuck. They really like that about you, actually. They look at you as someone who knows a lot, so they don't really feel like talking to you because they feel like you're gonna come off smarter than them, so they just don't even want to. They kind of avoid you. Maybe they feel like you're a know-it-all sometimes, but they feel like you do know what you're talking about. They don't mean it in a sarcastic way, right? You're someone who knows how to detach from the past and not let that garbage affect you anymore. You're someone very in control of your life. Maybe you have some haters here and there that over criticize your past relationships, but that doesn't bother you as much as you bother yourself about it. Maybe you take it out on people in a way that you find toxic, and you're trying to give that up. And I'm seeing you able to do that when you learn how to slow down and really buckle down on your dreams instead of looking outward, you know? And I'm seeing that you're good at that. You're going to be able to do that. You're trying to forge some plan like that right now as we speak. You're doing that. This emotional healing for your balance. The balance that's been missing for a long time. Possibly 9 years. And this video is ending in 9 minutes, so this is 9 minutes of this one, so that's what I got for you. People really look up to the fact that you know what you want, you know how to get it, you seem very rich, you have enough love to give. People feel like you're going to break their heart, so I don't even know what to say to you. They feel, no one feels like they can help you. They feel like you can help them. They don't feel like they can help you. I'm laughing because this reminds me of my friend Avi and me, because he knows what I'm talking about, but like it's just so ironic, right? Sometimes when we need help, you'll notice that people will act like all of a sudden, "Oh man, you need help, oh I can't help you," you know, and that caused your closed off nature. So they're feeling like, oh yeah, you don't want to talk to them. They're most likely they're right, because you don't care. Like, you got other stuff to do. You're always in some direction making your dreams happen, so you're not really bothered. But alright, group 3, that was your reading. I love you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Welcome, pile 4. Everybody who chose this green toothpick, this is going to be your reading for how do... Sorry about that. Oh, pile 3 might also be your pile because of the green marker. This is your reading for how you think people view you and how they really view you, alright? So, let's get started with your tarot. The Chariot, you may be a Cancer. The Hangman, you may be Pisces. Judgment. The Queen of Pentacles reverse, and the Six of Cups. Okay, I'm seeing you think. You sometimes feel that people don't deserve you. Maybe you feel like you think that people get this vibe that you act too good for them. You feel like people don't want to help you. Sometimes you feel like they get this feeling they don't want to help you. Sometimes you think, like, you get the feeling people view you as romantic but unstable. You get the feeling that people view you as someone who goes for what they want but they don't know how to keep it. You come off as someone who's very experienced, or you like to think that of yourself. Like, people see you as someone experienced, but maybe you feel self-conscious about where you spend your resources or your money. But I'm seeing you spend it on things that make you happy, but then you feel guilty about that. Like, you take it to heart when you feel like you made a mistake, or you get confused of when you treat yourself. You wonder, oh, do people judge me about that? Like, you wonder about it. Like, you want to look stable in front of people, but you don't act it, you know? It's just that you worry about it, you know? Like, you wonder if people think that about you. You feel like people see you as wise, but they don't give you full credit or something. You feel like in your life, people misjudge you a lot because you're kind of like a very childlike, you're a romantic person, you know? You feel like people always misjudge you. And I'm feeling like sometimes you feel abandoned by God, or by society, by yourself. Sometimes you feel abandoned by yourself because you feel that I think you're hypercritical about some things that you do wrong, or maybe you're seen as someone very promiscuous, and you judge yourself harshly about your past or your exes or something like that. Okay, let's get into how people really see you. Pile 4. Okay, what I'm seeing is that people actually look at you as you're like the luckiest son of a gun that there can be. People think that you don't need anyone's help. They look at you as someone who has it all figured out. That if you don't have a partner yet in love, you will have it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be long before you have that. Like, people think that you have you always have some spare love to give around. So people hover around your energy just to get your energy because you're very positive and you're very happy. Like, when people see you, it makes other people happy. Maybe you're very attractive, like super attractive. Not maybe, yo. You're definitely very like cute, pretty, everything. Like, wow. And like, people think that you're very balanced. You think that they think that you're unbalanced, but people see you as very balanced, someone with options. You don't dwell on the past very long. You do. People do look at you as if you do spend your money, but they look at it as you do it to enjoy yourself. No one thinks like, no one overthinks your spending the way you overthink it, which is a good thing, right? So yeah, people find you very abundant, rich, in love and emotions. You may be an artist, or you may be a Gemini, or an artist, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're someone, you could be married. I'm seeing you got heavy married and single energy. Like, you manifested all your wishes. People look at you as you manifested all your wishes. People also see you as someone who could make their wishes come true. You're very positive energy, and they feel like you're very in tune with God and the divine. Like, you are not toxic person. All of your friends appreciate you because they find you to be someone who holds on to relationships very seriously. You're someone who takes your friendship seriously, and you're someone who takes care of your friends, like, as if you don't believe in friends and family. It's all just family, right? Like, that's the vibe I get from you. And you know, you may have had an imbalanced past. Sometimes you still blame yourself for that, but I'm seeing that through your professional life, you gained a higher understanding of your life when you were able to step back from it. Okay, clarify the judgment reverse. Why do you feel abandoned sometimes or judged? You feel like you're very emotional. Maybe you are maybe suffering some kind of anxiety when it comes to not knowing something, or maybe you just feel unconfident about your abilities when it comes to communication. So you have a very negative outlook on, oh wow, maybe people are gonna think I'm unintelligent when I speak, or maybe they're gonna think that I'm too moody. Maybe you feel this heaviest. You feel very sad about your moody nature sometimes. Maybe you're an empathic person. I'm seeing maybe you've once in the past told a lie about a relationship. That's one of the biggest burdens you hold about yourself, and you hold that very dear to your heart. Like, you want to be so far away from that, never do that again, because you feel very responsible for why your relationship got destroyed in the past. And I'm seeing that pain haunts you to the day, but you've forgiven yourself for the most part for that. You're not letting that hold you back anymore when it comes to manifesting your desires. You may have a manipulative past, but I'm seeing you walk away from the people that made you like that and the situations that did. You figured out how to be strong on your own through making these mistakes in the first place, and I'm seeing that that's going to pay off for you dearly. It kept you in an energy where you're very pure and about accepting, and that's going to help you talk about your emotions in the future. I don't see you jumping into another relationship so far because you still feel like you have a lot of work to do, but I'm seeing a good marriage in your future and better decision making skills. People see you as a go-getter. They see you as someone who's good at planning. They see you as very secretive still to this day because they know that because of your pain is the reason you don't talk to anyone anymore. So that they can understand that and respect that about you. All in all, people see you as a once-in-a-lifetime kind of lover. They think that your love is worth having. They wonder about you all the time. Like, what is this person like really behind closed doors? Who are they really good to their people? Like, people see that people appreciate you, but a lot of people don't know your secret. And I'm seeing that your superpower is in keeping that to yourself. So awesome here, Pile 4. Thank you guys all for joining me today. This has been another PickupPile.com, a CHALICES.net production. Signing out. Much love.